Okay, so here's what's going on while I'm trying to film this mail time. There's Stella, there's Boo, there's the camera in the middle. Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, and Boo, the LuckyFerals. Good morning, Simba. It is 7:38 a.m. Good morning, Simba. Good morning, Stella. Stella's still tired like me. I woke up at like 4 o'clock in the morning and Stella was sleeping on the dining room table. That is like totally not allowed. So I took her off the table and she wasn't too happy with that. Meanwhile, 3 times earlier last night, I did the same thing. For some reason, she wanted to lay on that dining room table last night, and I had to take her off of it 4 times. I don't know what got into her. Stella, you want breakfast? Stella, you want to eat breakfast? And then Simba kept bothering me at around 4 o'clock in the morning also. That's probably why I was up in the first place. I guess he was hungry, so I put the cat grass out, and he just like devoured some of it at the time. They've had their fill of cat grass this morning. It's been out here for hours now. Okay, guys, ready to eat? We're ready to eat. The cats are getting their food on a watermelon platter because I'm feeding them separately from Boo this morning. I got up early because I want to go for a bike ride and I want to get out before it gets hot. So I don't really have a whole lot of time to waste sitting here while the cats eat. So that's the plan for today. Boo is eating his food in his room. Boo has a new name. Boo's new name is Good Boy Boo, right? Right, Boo? Good Boy Boo? Because Boo has been such a good boy lately. It is 9 a.m. and I just got back from a 7-mile bike ride. Feels awesome. And right now it's probably like 83, 84 degrees out, so I wanted to get that in before it got really hot today. When I got back, I saw Hydrox sitting in the bushes in the back of the yard. And then he walked over to like the driveway area. So I just put out some food for him, but for some reason he's not going over to eat it. There he is. There's Hydrox. Hydrox, you could eat your food. Go ahead, you could eat it. He likes to sit by the plants. You want me to move your food over? See? I just slid his plate over and he like backed away in fear. He's definitely afraid of people. And I don't have the luxury of spending hours out here with him. I have to get my day started. I have to get to work. There he goes. He's being cautious. Now this food, this is half a can of the 4 Health food. The food that I bought at Tractor Supply. And it's really cold. It's from the refrigerator. I also put some water on it. So he might want to wait until it warms up a little bit. Or he might want to eat it cold. Okay, Hydrox, come on. Okay, he just wanted me to go inside. I tried moving farther away, and like I was standing on the other side of the patio, and he still would not eat it. And then I said, okay, let me walk up the steps and stand near the back door. He still would not eat. But if I come in the door, even if I'm standing here at the door, as long as I'm inside, he'll go and eat. Which is kind of weird considering I'm the one that gives him the food. He must be really hungry because today he's going straight for the food. And he's not like drinking the water. I put a lot of water in there. Oh, now he looks like he's drinking it. There's plenty of dry food in the feeder. I don't know why he doesn't want to eat it unless he's just too thirsty. Maybe he knows it will make him even thirstier. I don't know. But there is a very large bowl of water out there. I just refilled it with fresh water. Today the cats are going to be trying the duck formula for dogs. These are the raw primal nuggets. All right, it's mail time. Let's open up some mail. Hello, Stella. You gonna help me open the mail? Okay, we'll do it together. Boo's here too. Boo's gonna open up the mail with us. Okay, we're gonna start with the small ones and we're gonna work our way to the big ones. And here's the package that we're gonna be opening. This one is from Zoa. And there's Stella. And there's Boo. And there's Stella. Okay, Stella. Ready? What did Zoa send? What did Aunt Zoa send you, Stella? Woo, look what you got, Stella. You guys got 4th of July toys. Look at that, Stella. There's 4 stars here. Each of the cats will get a 4th of July toy. And these definitely smell like catnip, and I am going to put these away for later. Thank you, Zoa. What do you say, Stella? Thank you, Aunt Zoa, right? Here's Boo. Boo. Okay, so here's what's going on while I'm trying to film this mail time. There's Stella, there's Boo, there's the camera in the middle. Okay, let's open this next envelope and see what is in here. We have a book. This is Grand Forks, A History of American Dining in 128 Reviews. And the foreword is by Anthony Bourdain. This is an Anthony Bourdain book, and the author is actually Marilyn Haggerty. It says, "Hi Lucky, here are some books for you and the cats." From Ash. Well, thank you, Ash. That's very nice of you. I read some reviews of this book online and it looked really interesting. Marilyn Haggerty is like a small town restaurant critic. So this is like, it ends up being like a history of American dining, which I thought was like super interesting because I love any kind of vintage or retro stuff. This says, "Once upon a time, salad was iceberg lettuce with a few shredded carrots and a cucumber slice, if you were lucky. A vegetable side was potatoes. Would you like those baked, mashed, or au gratin? A nice anniversary dinner? Would you rather visit the Holiday Inn or the Regency Inn? In Grand Forks, North Dakota, a small town where professors moonlight as farmers, farmers moonlight as football coaches, and everyone loves hockey, one woman has had the answers for more than 25 years, Marilyn Haggerty. In her weekly Eat Beat column in the local paper, Marilyn gives the denizens of Grand Forks the straight scoop on everything from the best blue plate specials, beef stroganoff at the pantry, to the choicest truck stops, the Big Sue and its lutefisk lunch special, to the ambience of the town's first Taco Bell. Her verdict? A cool pastel oasis on a hot day. No nonsense but rye, earnest but self-aware. Eat Beat also encourages the best in its readers, reminding them to tip well and why, and serves as its own kind of down-home social register, peopled with stories of ex-postal workers turned cafe owners and prom queen waitresses. Filled with reviews of the mom-and-pop diners that eventually gave way to fast food joints and the Norwegian specialties that finally faded away in the face of the Olive Garden's endless breadsticks. Grand Forks is more than just a loving look at the shifts in American dining in the last years of the 20th century. It is also a surprisingly moving and hilarious portrait of the quintessential American town, one we all recognize in our hearts regardless of where we're from. So that looks like a really interesting reading. So basically it's a history of American dining in 128 reviews, and Marilyn Haggerty is a small town dining critic, and she's been doing it for 25 years. So it's really interesting to see how Americans have been eating for 25 years and just the way things have been changing. So thank you so much, Ash. I'm really looking forward to reading this book. This is going to be a great summer read, like a great beach read. We have another package. What's in here, Boo? This is how Amazon includes the notes, or else they just got squashed. It says, "Hi Lucky, here are some books for you and the cats," from Ash. Thank you, Ash. This one is Crystal Healing for Animals by Martin J. Scott and Gail Mariani. It says, "Discover how the healing power of crystals can be used to enhance the well-being and happiness of the animals in your care." So when I took Simba to the holistic vet a few months ago, and while he was in the x-ray room, I just kind of like wandered around the vet's offices, and I saw all of the bookshelves that they had there, like full of health books. So what I did was I took snapshots of like every shelf so I could see like what books they had in their library, and quite a few of the books I already have and I have already read, but some I haven't, and this is one of them. So I thought it was really interesting. What I would like to do is read every book that that vet had on his shelf, because, you know, knowledge is power, right? So I'm really looking forward to reading this. Thank you so much, Ash. Okay, now we have another package. This one says The Tribe of Tiger, Cats and Their Culture by Elizabeth Marshall Thomas, author of The Hidden Life of Dogs. Now this one did not have, oh, here's a note. This says, "Dear Lucky Mom, this is a copy of my favorite cat book. Whenever I come across a copy, I buy it to give to cat friends. If you have read it already, please pass it on to a cat friend. I suspect you will enjoy it as much as I did. It is definitely food for thought. The introduction will make your jaw drop. I thoroughly enjoy your videos. Thanks, Dave." Well, thank you so much, Dave. That was really nice of you to send me this book. I've never read this book, and you have like amazing handwriting. I just have to say that, like, this is so neatly written. I've never read this book, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading it. It says Elizabeth Marshall Thomas has an instinct for animals and for what makes them behave the way they do. This time her subject is felines, house cats and their wild siblings. As the cherub is to the angels, so the cat is to the tiger, she writes. And although today we tend to put the relationship the other way around, saying that tigers are a kind of cat rather than the cats are a kind of tiger, the fact is that cats and tigers do represent the two extremes of one family, the alpha and the omega of their kind. The story of this graceful, resourceful tribe begins with what cats are, meat eaters first and foremost. But as Thomas shows, within that stark equation abides an astonishing range of experience and expression. Contrary to popular belief, cats, even tigers, are not solitary beings. Thank you, because that is what I keep telling everybody, because there's so much wrong information about that out there. They're not at all. But are homebodies who own property much as we do and favor extended clans when food supplies permit. Yes, that is very true. They communicate eloquently with one another and with us, although they interpret our idioms better than we do theirs. Like dogs, they include us in their family structures. But while dogs treat us as friends and equals, cats relate to us hierarchically as parents or children, and we tend to reciprocate. Most crucially, cats are, like us, individuals who, instinct notwithstanding, pass on, adapt, and invent codes of deportment as circumstances require. That pretty much perfectly describes these cats. Cats, in other words, have culture. Yes, they do. Whether they live among us or in the wild as solo hunters or in circus troupes, they sustain an intricate, elegant, ever-changing web of community with us, among themselves and with the other creatures, great and small, who dwell in the world. This is going to be another great summer read. Thank you so much, Dave. Okay, now let's open a box. It says the LuckyFerals. I have a card. Another pillow, please. Here's another queen like Stella. It says, "Hi LF, Stella, Simba, Splash, and Boo Velvet. Happy birthday to the whole LF family. The cats seem to really like the oat grass, so I have sent some more. The dish is for the queen's crunchies when she gets her she shed. Oh, and Boo says the catnip fish is his. Thanks for all you do. Love my LuckyFerals t-shirt." It says, "It's your birthday. You can be a little high maintenance if you want to." What do we have here? Ooh. Do I smell catnip? Ooh, is there catnip on there? That is really cute. It says, "You may feed me now," and there's a cat wearing a crown. That's perfect for Stella. And there are crowns all around the side of this dish. Really cute. Oh, and then we have the oat grass kit, which is great because I'm just about out of oat grass, so I will be replanting some very soon. Oh, there's a few oat grass kits. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. The cats have 4 oat grass kits. That is so cool. This is probably like a 4-month supply, so thank you so much. That's great. And the cats got a bag of toys. These are really cute toys. There's something for everyone here. All different types of toys so the cats can pick their favorite kind. Thank you so much. The box says this is from H. Hazel, so thank you so much. I believe that's Henry. Thank you so much for these presents for the cats. Boo wants to lay near them. Okay, Boo, we have one more box. Okay, this is the last box, and it is a heavy one. I wonder what's in here. What do we have? This says, "Happy summer" from Sammy, Larissa, and Kathy. Well, thank you, Sammy, Larissa, and Kathy. Oh, wow, check it out. It is the Earthborn Holistic Harbor Harvest Holistic Food for Cats. They loved this when they tried it like last week or so. Thank you so much. We have 2 cases of the Harbor Harvest. And this is what it looks like. The Earthborn Holistic Harbor Harvest Salmon and Whitefish Dinner with Vegetables in Gravy. And all the cats enjoyed this. The only time they really get fishy food is when I forget to defrost the raw food and I give them canned food. But I'm thinking maybe I should get them back onto fishy food like once a week. So this is great. I know all of the cats are going to enjoy this. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is what happened while I was opening all of those packages. Boo decided he needed to be on the scratch and roll, and Stella decided she needed to lay in the blue bed. So they were still watching me. They were just watching me from the other end of the rug. It is 8:20 p.m. right now, and I just got home, and I am giving Hydrox some food. This is half a can of food with a whole bunch of water because it was super hot out today. He went straight to that plate of food, and I hope he drinks the water. He's eating. Okay, Hydrox, you doing good? What'd you do today, Hydrox? Your fur looks better today. Did you clean yourself? You took a bath? See how nice his fur looks today? Maybe it's just the angle from how I'm looking at it. Maybe it's just the light. The sun's going down. Boo's watching from his window. Are you okay, Hydrox? Right now I'm probably standing about 4 or 5 feet away from him. He's gonna have to drink a lot of that water to get to the food. The downstairs cats are waiting for their food. I think Simba found a bug to hunt. There's Hydrox. He's still eating. He drank most of the water off that plate. He must be really hungry. He did a very good job on his food. The cats are eating on their watermelon tray. They just heard something outside. I don't know what it is. But they have 3 of the duck nuggets, and the duck nuggets have crunchies on them, and 3 of the rabbit nuggets. Boo's on the bottom step. He has 1 duck nugget and 1 rabbit nugget. The duck nugget has crunchies, the rabbit nugget doesn't. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but Simba's eating Boo's food. Boo is eating on the platter, and Stella's just kind of like hanging out. What are you doing? Boo's eating the rabbit nuggets. This is what the other cats did. It looks like they ate 2 of the rabbit nuggets. They didn't really eat much. I don't know why. Maybe they don't like the smell of the duck. I don't know. Maybe it's something new. I'm going to leave it here and see what they do to it. They should come back and eat it. If they're hungry, they'll eat it. Eat your food, Stella. You can eat it. It's good for you. Boo's looking at it. Boo's making his way down the steps. The big problem with Boo eating with the other cats is that he eats too much. Like, Boo is really gonna get heavy if there's no portion control for him. Like, he's eyeing this platter and he would eat a lot of this food if I let him. So a lot of times what I have to do is I have to take him upstairs and separate him from like the cat food. See, Stella's saying, don't come near my food. It's okay, Boo, you have your own food. Okay, it's 9 p.m. right now, and Hydrox was looking hungry. He was hanging out in the lawn on the other side of the bushes. And I thought, well, maybe he's hanging out because he wants more food. So I took the other half of the can and I put it on a new plate with some water, and he came right out to eat it. So I'm glad I did that. Always listen to your intuition when dealing with cats and animals. Okay, so it is 9 p.m. and I have been on the go since I got up this morning at 7. I've had no time to just sit down and rest and relax. So right now I'm on like a 12-hour day. And yeah, that's what I want to do right now. I just want to go hang out and relax. It is 9:16 p.m. and I've been sorting out laundry because I figure I might as well get some laundry done because I haven't done laundry in weeks. And look what happened. Boo's downstairs. He's eating all the cat food. Boo is going to turn into a 30-pound cat. He's gonna have to be in his room again. Just when I'm thinking, oh, this is great, the cats are going to be integrated, they don't have to be kept apart, Boo keeps eating all their food. It is 11:15 p.m. And so much for getting any relaxation time today. So Boo keeps sneaking downstairs to eat the cat food. And at this point, he's probably eaten enough dinner for 3 cats. And it's going to be a miracle if he does not throw up tonight. So I put him in his room because there is still some food on the platter downstairs for like Splash and Stella and Simba to finish. And I had also given them some crunchies on the platter, and I think Boo ate all those too. So right now Boo's in his room. He's going to be in his room all night, and I have to keep him in his room because if I don't, he'll go downstairs and eat all the food, and that's not good. Thank you for watching this LuckyFerals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.